What up, guys? It's Jackson from Empire Gaming, and I'm sorry this isn't the Forest episode 3. Anyways, I'm working on it. Shut up! Anyways, today I'm going to be counting down my top picks for the best video games in my opinion. Warning, this is an opinionated video, and if you don't like it, get out! Anyways, with that being said, this is a list of my top 10 video games of the decade. So, let's get with it and go to our first game. Number 10, Friday the 13th. So in this game, a group of counselors has to escape a camp before Jason Voorhees kills them all. There are many methods to escaping said camp, like boat, car, helicopter. That is not one of them. I was just kidding, it was a joke. Anyway, or you could just wait out the time, but the timer is like 20 minutes, so the chance of you living is 0 to none. You're not gonna do it. You can try to kill Jason, but there's like a bunch of steps, and nobody wants to do that, and that's not the fun way. There's native voice chat. This game can be found on the Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and PC. All of them run like shit, but that's what makes it fun. Like, it's so buggy and weird. Well, it's not buggy. The game works perfectly fine, but the physics, they're funny. Anyway. So yeah, that's my top 10. Not really anything to say about it. But yeah, that was my top 10. On to number 9. Well, this might come as a shock that it's my number 9th spot and it isn't higher up on the list, but my number 9 is Cuphead. So, Cuphead is based off 1920s cartoons, and this game is extremely difficult, but it also oozes charm. Like, everything, like, down to the music, or the sound effects. Like, did you guys notice that they're not, like, doing a gun motion with their hands, they're snapping rapidly? Like, bruh, who can even snap that fast? Anyways, this game is extremely difficult. This game is a combination of a boss-filled game mixed in with Contra-styled run-and-gun levels. You can progress by getting coins, but keep in mind coins are very scarce in this game, so you have to really look around for them. And you can buy power-ups, like different shots, which is the stuff that you shoot out of your fucking fingertips. And basically, the story of Cuphead is Cuphead and his pal, Mugman, travel too far from home and end up on the wrong side of the devil's tracks at the devil's casino. Cuphead makes a stupid fucking deal and deals with the devil. Now he has to collect other souls around Inkwell Isle, which is their home, and give them to the devil. And there are many souls to collect. Many a Cuphead to do. But anyways, this game is 10 out of 10. This game can be found on Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Sorry, PS4. You shouldn't have been a fucking idiot. I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm playing on my PS4 right now. I'm playing Spider-Man. Anyway, on to number 8. Now this is one of my favorite video games of all time. Coming in at number 8, we have Super Mario Galaxy 2. This, like, just imagine Mario Galaxy 1 and how much people love that game, and then upping up the ante and putting in Yoshi. Like, this game is, I'm sorry for any of you Super Mario Galaxy 1 levels out there, this game is miles ahead of Super Mario Galaxy 1. I am sorry, this is the superior version. This took Super Mario Galaxy 1's ideas and just put him, like, way up there. Like, it has way more ideas, way more creativity. Yeah, it's Super Mario Galaxy 1, but better. If you're wondering what the story of Super Mario Galaxy 1 is, it basically rewrites Super Mario Galaxy 1 story, which is Star Festival has come to the Mushroom Kingdom, and they have to celebrate. But Bowser's like, fuck you, you're not celebrating, I fucking hate you, bake me cake, you Peach, you stupid bitch. And, yeah. And then they go into space, and antics ensue, and Bowser becomes Big Boy. Yeah. That's Super Mario Galaxy 2, and it is an extremely fun game, and the way they deal with physics in that game is so cool. Like, Mario jumps higher than he's ever jumped in any video game, and I don't know. This game is just one of my all-time favorites, but there's too many games that I like more that came out this decade, so it has to go in at number 8. I hope for all you Super Mario Galaxy 2 lovers, I am also a Super Mario Galaxy 2 lover. I hope that we can make amends and that this doesn't hurt your feelings. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Anyways, on to number 7. Coming in at number 7, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, why did I choose Black Ops 2? This takes Black Ops 1's multiplayer and zombies and just, like, puts it in the future, but it's not so far in the future like Black Ops 3's gameplay style. There's no exosuits, you can't fucking run on walls, you can't jump 6 feet in the air for no fucking reason and get shot by a stupid I digress. I like BO2. It had some of the best zombies maps that we've ever seen, including Mob of the Dead, Buried, Transit. I'm just kidding, Transit's fucking cancer. What else did we have? I think Bus Stop was pretty cool. Origins was a really good map. But yeah, there were only like 3 maps that were actually good. Oh, Town's really good. That was like a starter map, I'm not counting that. Yeah, so Mob of the Dead, Buried, Origins, and the multiplayer was just fantastic. There wasn't a lot of glitches, but now the game is unplayable because people mod and they hack the game, so you can barely find a match, and people are starting to hack the zombies, so there's like no chance of you ever finding anything to do. The game's kind of dead now, but back in its prime, spent a pretty good amount on that game, got to Master Prestige. Don't at me, I'm better than you, 1v1 me, I guarantee you I'll fucking win. Anyway, on to number 6. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering about Call of Duty BO2's campaign, it sucks. I don't play campaigns. I'm a degenerate. I'm sorry. I didn't play BO1s. Actually, I did play BO1s, but I didn't. I was kind of just like autopilot the entire time, just killing enemies. I wasn't really paying attention. Anyway, on to number 6. Now, on this channel, I have done many a Sonic video. Sonic videos galore. I think I did 4 of them, and then I got bored, and then I was going to do it again. But then again, Labyrinth Zone is a piece of shit, and I will never touch it ever again as long as I shall live. Anyway, at number 6 comes Sonic Mania. So, take everything, the original Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and put it into one big, just mashed up mess. And, it's a good mess. It is a really good mess, because this is one of my favorite Sonic games of all time. I think it just falls short because I love Sonic Generations too much. I like that game a lot. But Sonic Generations is not on this list because I didn't feel like it was worthy. This one really blew me out of the water. Like, Sonic Mania is one of my favorite Sonic games of all time, hands down. So if you don't know what the story is, basically, Eggman is back again, and he steals this crystal called the Phantom Ruby. And it apparently has the power to bend time and space at will, so Sonic has to go through, weird versions of his past levels, like Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant, that's all I know, because I'm not, Hydro City Zone, Metallic Madness Zone, anyway, all these zones, and you can play as Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, including the DLC Encore mode that comes after, will let you play as, what are their names? Fucking, I don't know, a flying squirrel and an armadillo. I completely just blanked out on their fucking names, but they're one of my favorite characters, believe it or not. Yeah, the DLC was pretty good. It added some playable characters, which was, really cool. Oh, Ray the Flying Squirrel and, fuck, I can't remember the armadillo's name. This video isn't scripted, by the way, I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm running out of time here. Sonic Mania includes Ray the Flying Squirrel, the Armadillo, Knuckles, Sonic, and Tails, and the DLC is basically just another run-through of the game, except for it has a different styles to the levels and different remixes of the levels. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games. The music is on point, and the fact that this was made by a group of indie developers, mainly Christian Whitehead, that's all I know because I don't give a shit about the other ones. Sorry. But yeah, Sonic Mania has my heart for the number 6 spot. Anyways, moving on to number 5.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Now, this was a toughie between Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey, but coming in at number 5 is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This was the first game I ever had on my Switch, and it hooked me on the Switch for life. This game, you know, it takes the original core idea of the original Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I said Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It takes the original idea of the original... I can't speak! It takes the original idea of Legend of Zelda from the NES and expands upon it. And the original Legend of Zelda, you can go wherever you wanted, and in this game, you can go wherever you wanted, but it is huge. This map is bigger than Skyrim's map. Anyway, in this game, Link has been defeated by Ganon, and he has been sent to the Shrine of Resurrection to reawaken in 200 years, and he reawakens in those 200 years, only to find out that Hyrule has gone to ruins, and it is all destroyed because he's a fucking idiot and lost. Anyway, Zelda is trapped inside the castle, holding off Calamity Ganon as long as she can, so you have to make it around, collect shrines, get your shit together, get the Master Sword, and save that bitch. Otherwise, nothing happens because you can just roam around. This is an open world game. That's what I love about it. You can do shrines, which are just mini puzzles. You can look for all the fucking towers, which expand your map. You can do anything you fucking want. You can go to Ganon straight away and kill him with sticks. This game has it all. And the fact that they're making a second one has me hype as fuck. So yeah. Legend of Zelda comes in at number 5. On to number 4. Super Mario Odyssey. So, what can I say about Super Mario Odyssey? I was so fucking hyped for this game when it came out because it reminded me so much of Super Mario 64, and I love that game. And also, I love Super Mario World. I just love Mario because my first ever game that I ever played was New Super Mario Bros. Wii on the Nintendo. Get this, Wii. Anyways, this game is actually one of my favorites of all time. The way that they use Cappy in the throwing and the captures, there's no items in this game because you can literally just possess anything you want. And guess what? It always has a mustache on it. That is awesome. I've always wanted to see a tank with a mustache. Or a fucking, I don't know, a bird with a mustache. Or Bowser with a mustache. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry if you haven't played Super Mario Odyssey, but Bowser gets a mustache. Anyways. So the story of Super Mario Odyssey cuts right to the chase. You're thrown into a battle with Bowser, but this time Bowser's not looking to just kidnap Peach. Oh, no. He's going to marry that thought. And he is going to go to the, spoiler alert, fucking moon to have this wedding, and you have to travel all the way around the world because he is kidnapping wedding items like cake, flowers, people, and he is taking them to the moon. Meanwhile, you have to collect power moons to power your ship, the Odyssey, and with your help of your hat, this shall be no hard task, because you can throw it, you can dive, you can long jump, you can fucking do anything with this hat because it is sentient now. Why? Because Nintendo, you're fucking amazing. This game is so much fun, and it has so much replayability, because there are 999 moons to collect, and boy, once you get to the 700, does it get really hard to collect them, because you have to look in every single fucking frame of this game just to squeeze out that power moon once you get to like 700s or 800s. I only know one person who's done it, and that's my friend. He lives up the street. I'm gonna fucking kill him and steal his Super Mario Odyssey account. I'm just kidding, this is not a threat, I'm sorry. Anyway, Super Mario Odyssey comes in at number 4. Now, we're getting into the top 3 picks of my favorite video games of all time. Not of all time, of the decade, I'm sorry. So, let's get with it, shall we? Coming in at number 3 is Firewatch. Now, you might not have heard of this game, but it is one of my 3 favorite games of the decade. In Firewatch, you play as a person. I forgot his name. Let's just call him Hank, because I think someone referred to him as Hank in the game before, but I don't think that's his actual name. But let's just call him Hank. You play as Hank, and your wife has developed a chronic illness of fucking dementia. So you, being a thoughtful human being, let her go back to her family. So now you don't have a wife. You're going homeless. You need a job, and it's almost summer. So you take the job, and you become a fire watchman. If you don't know what a fire watchman is, they stake out posts and watch for fires in forests. Anyway, but this Firewatch game is not what it seems. So, you get a walkie-talkie, and you can talk to this bitch named Delilah. You don't know what she looks like, she just talks to you. And in this game, it's kind of like a Telltale game. If you ever played a Telltale game, they developed Minecraft Story Mode, The Walking Dead. You can choose what to say to her, and you can choose different actions. This game is an open world game technically, but it has a storyline that's linear, so you have to follow it. But after you beat the game, you unlock a setting that lets you just roam the forest. But anyways, this game has a lot of mystery elements to it, and I'm not going to spoil it because the ending is amazing. I have made every single one of my friends play this game, and ask them, they'll tell you that it's amazing. So there's no question there. This game has beautiful scenery. Like, it takes place in, I don't know, fucking like West Virginia or something. I don't know. Country road. Anyway, this game is amazing. Firewatch is an amazing game. It is available on, I don't know if it's on Xbox. I'm going to say it's on Xbox. It's on Switch and PS4. I've only put it on Switch. I think it might run better on PS4, but they both run amazing. I didn't experience any frame rate drops in fucking on the Switch version. But yeah, it's pretty good. Coming in at number 2, I think the intro should tell you what game this is. Coming in at number 2 is Shovel Knight. My number 2 favorite game is Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Technically, this game came out way back in the day on the Wii U, but I think it's still part of it. Anyway, Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is a collection of 4 games: Shovel Knight Shovel of Hope, Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment, Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows, and Shovel Knight King of Cards, and Shovel Knight Showdown. These games are amazing. They set up the story so well. So, I'm going to go in chronological order. Actually, I'm not even going to explain the story to you because it is actually really long and convoluted. There's a Shovel Knight. He has to go to the Tower of Fate to save his friend, Shield Knight. And he's got to go through all of the knights of the Enchantress's Order of No Quarter to do that. You'll fight Spectre Knight, you'll fight Plague Knight, you'll fight King Knight, you'll fight Treasure Knight, you'll fight Propeller Knight, you'll fight Black Knight. I know, it's racist. Don't at me. Anyways, this game has 4 games in the series, and I implore you to play this game. It is amazing. It is developed by Yacht Club Games, which is not a AAA company. They're only indie developers, and this project has been going on since 2013. And they put so much time and effort into these games that it just makes me really respect them. So, coming in at number 2 is Shovel Knight. Now, on to my number 1 pick of the decade. It's gonna have to be... I didn't want to answer this to you guys. My number 1 pick for the decade is... Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Yeah, so basically, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a game about animatronics that try to come to life. I was just kidding. It's not Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I'm sorry. Before you write your angry comment, it's not. You guys all know what this is. I'm just gonna let my good friend and godfather of my children take this away. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. Today, I'd like to introduce you to the new Super Smash Bros. Game for the Nintendo Switch. That's right. Every fighter in Super Smash Bros. History is joining the battle. Indeed, absolutely every Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever is in this game, whether they were originally DLC or only appeared once in the past. We believe that's what players want, so we made the impossible possible. Any way you slice it, this one has the most Smash for your buck. Simply put, this is the biggest crossover in gaming history. Once again, worlds will collide.
Anyways, guys, that's going to be my top 10 favorite games of the decade. And again, if you don't agree with this list, fuck off. Just fuck off. It's my list. I'll do what I fucking want. But also, before you go, I have a couple of honorable mentions for games that didn't make the list, but I liked a lot. So, here's some honorable mentions. Little Big Planet 2, Mario Kart 8, Marvel's Spider-Man, GTA 5, COD, Black Ops 1, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Halo the Master Chief Collection, and... yeah, that's all. Just kidding. The Last of Us Remastered. I fucking love that game. Anyway, or remastered Last of Us, The Last of Us Remastered. Anyway, but if you guys like this video, press that like button. Subscribe for more content from Empire Gaming, and the Force video will be coming out soon. Bye!